In fact, we just finished the Abyss. Well, not the Abyss. Just finished doing the Battle of the Ivory Tower, Ivory Sanctum. Yeah, we are actually finished doing that section. So the next part is, I think they wanted to go is to Dresden, to go down into the Abyss. Alright, well, we also just timed ourselves to finish loading when that was finished. Da-da-dum, in. That's not that. Nope, nope. I got there. I do not know what I'm loading into. Oh yes, Autumn Haze.
I'm up for an adventure.
Missed me already?
Yes. Good protection. Excellent, so we got that up. Don't think anyone's got any problems right now.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
And power.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Commander, what do... Oh, you already know what's going to happen, don't you? Yes, we already did this once. Law, nature. Failed. Ooh, perception. Failed. Oh, and I see the criminal aura of your soul, I don't believe you. A trap? What are you talking about? Uh-huh. And why deceive you? Both your souls are blackened. I'll do that later. Told you. Liar. Demon worshippers. Okay.
Can we retreat already?
Well, they say that, but we're in haste mode, so... Ouch. And because we're in haste...
Cover me, alright?
Concealment's annoying. Also, my guys did not come turn up roll well in the engagement. Ow. That's annoying. I only use them golems. Enforce the roll. Easel. Let's see. I got this. Yeah, I got my level 6 spell, so it's fine. Being hidden doesn't mean I can't hit you. It just means I can't hit you with melee. They're going after Calissa. And the Maguses are all trying using casting. Right. No, indeed. Okay. Autumn Haze is out of the picture. Well, going after them. I'm going to have to do a teleportation run jump and get these guys. Ow. Ow. Stop hitting. Oh my. Stop it. Ah, Sealer doesn't have that issue though.
Guide my blade.
I just missed. That will do for heals. Go, step it up. Actually, great we can deal with that. Oh, they reflex saved. Oh, he exploded. Ow, ow. Okay. What do I have that can hit really darn hard? Let's switch, turn that on. Deaf to undeaf. I've had a rest, so. Finger of death. What's casting next? Let's try this. Oh, didn't insta kill, but dear God, that hurt. Ow, 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 ow. That was...
Shall survive this ordeal.
Yes, please do. The annoying Magus are the ones doing all the shooting right now.
Beg me to stop.
Calissa or me? Up me. Oh wow, he went for the Shadow Demon. It's hard killing those guys. You know, the best of times. Also, she doesn't have the issue of I can't see you. Concealment does nothing to stop her attacks. That's proven. Fortunately. Let's see. I don't have any powerful heals. Breath of a life though. Ooh. I like that. I like the special effects. It's cool. I can't move.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Ooh. She got a sneak crit. You got a sneak hit. Reaction hit. Okay, I've got Hellfire Ray. That one... There's the one that's about to fire next. My Hellfire hurts a lot more than your Searing Ray. I am running out of magics. And the... Ow, 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 ow. I need to get her closer to you. Go. Wow. It's even with an attack like that, they've got to make a hit touch. So if they don't get the touch,
No glory without risk.
even with a good thing, they've still got to get the touch. Ooh, got him. Hey. I can actually use this again, but I want to make sure I was a little closer.
Distract them from me.
Now down, they're targeting him. We're fighting back. Let's see, I have no more Hellfire Rays. We do have Bone Trigger though. I have a lot better magic than you do. I am a really good mage. Sealer, finish it.
Guide my blade.
Even in the face of death, Form maintains his melancholic tranquility. I knew I would die like this, on the edge of the world, defending the threads of nobility that weave my race into a single glorious nation. Well, at least I do it, not die in vain. Whose orders are you following? You think that since I'm on death's door, I will reveal the secrets of my superiors? You're mistaken. I, and the others like me, know how to make our hearts stop beating before any treacherous words can steal from our mouths. I will remain loyal to the end. Aren't you ashamed of what you did? You understand. You're not of my people. Sorry, I inhaled the wrong place. Eyes and quiet, peaceful breath slips his lips. His chest stops heaving. The fingers he had wrapped around his weapons go limp. Okay, so this final request. The deep bitterness in Keyless's voice, he even managed to die gracefully, despite being a complete scoundrel. Can I finally get an explanation of what just happened? Form wasn't a dark hunter, he was just a hunter. He served the Winter Council, a powerful elven organization. It wants me dead because I've learned a very dark secret. That's why they sent Form to kill me. And everyone I could potentially have told about it. Meaning you, soldier. Yourself, the whole truth this time. I was born in Kyonin, in the blessed forests of elves. It was different back then. I was pure and noble. But no matter how beautiful and fair Kyonin was, it had its share of injustice, cruelty, and crimes committed with impunity. And I never could stand crimes going unpunished. I joined the Sunset Wasps, a secret sect of vigilantes dedicated to Callistria. Is that right? Ah, save and sing. By night we would bring justice to those whom the law had failed to punish. Liars, traitors, molesters, murderers. But the further we went, the more our doubts grew. We asked ourselves, how reliable was the information we were getting? Could there have been any mistakes? Alas, it was too late. The whole time we were puppets in the hands of the priests of Descari, by the name of Animora. That monster had been toying with us, using us to kill innocents. The wasp was revealed to be a locust, and we were unmasked as criminals, outcasts. We were wanted and had nowhere to turn. The only option was to bend the knee to Animora, who promised us protection. I was the only one who refused. I was captured and taken by force. Our apprenticeships began. We did dark, horrible things, bathing in violence and spite. That's all included. I did them too. At first, I was controlled by magic. Then they broke me. And the dark fate, the curse of our people, took us one by one until finally it embraced me as well. When I saw the monster I had become, I mustered what remained of my will and fled. I wanted to tell everyone the truth, tell them how we were caught in the demon's trap. Let the world know about the dark fate. But Animora's hunters, my former comrades, they gave me, and they weren't the only ones, as it turned out. She is a true drow, one who was never a normal elf. And even among drow, she's a dangerous monster, and the deadliest of Descari's servants. Fear her. Her flesh nurses swarms of terrifying creatures, and her mind, I've learned the danger of her guile firsthand. The Winter Council had legend, but a few doubt its existence. It is said to be a clique of influential elves of Kyonin, A mysterious group that watches over the interests of elvenkind, protecting them by any means necessary. Murder, espionage, blackmail. No tools is excessive for them if the reputation of honour and the elven nation are at stake. When I decided to tell the world about the truth about the Dark Fate, the bane of our kind, I signed my own death warrant in the eyes of the Winter Council. They don't want elves to be tarnished by their association with the ignoble drow. They're too scared of being held responsible for the crimes of their dark cousins. It's better to hide this dangerous truth and destroy everyone who knows it. What is the Dark Fate? It's been assumed since time immemorial that drow are either a degenerate bunch of our kind or an abhorrent perversion, a mockery fostered by the dark gods. But the truth is that the chasm between the elves and drow is much smaller than one might think. Any elf can become a drow. Absolutely anyone. Whenever an elf commits unthinkable evil, letting darkness into their heart, they may one day transform. The Dark Fate is a state of the soul of an unrepentant malefactor who detests the light. An elf like that is no different from a drow, both in appearance and in spirit, and thus they become drow. Kilisa smiles mirthlessly. Her face shows the immense fatigue of months of wandering, fighting, and survival. Such cruel irony. The elves were trying so desperately to convince everyone that they have nothing to do with the drow, the most vile, horrid race in the world, and it turns out that the distance between an elf and a drow is but a single step.
I see. So what now?
Now I ask one last favour of you. I still have friends left in Cuin, real friends, ones I can trust. Send a letter to Avenara, the leader of the Boar Defenders. Recount my tragic tale so it doesn't die as the Winter Council wants it to, since I won't have the chance to speak this truth for myself. Because you will have to end my life now, soldier. You can be saved. If there's a dark fate, could there be a light fate? Maybe good deeds could heal you. A light fate? Wouldn't that be nice? But no such blessing exists. The road into darkness goes only one way. I have already almost reached its end. The dark impulses in my heart have been growing stronger by the day. It's getting harder and harder to remain myself, to resist the urges. I spent all my strength. When I saw Fawn dying, I almost howled in delight. I wanted to dig my nails into his face, gouge his eyes out, mangle him, and rejoice. It's not me anymore. It's the beast I've turned into, and it will break free very soon. These are the last minutes of the old Kilisa life. Please don't delay and spare me the fate of becoming a monster.
Why do you see death?
The dark fate is claiming me. I can feel the malevolence and the hatred in my heart growing fainter with every day that passes. The memories of crimes I was forced to commit are clouding the world before me. I refuse to tread this path any further. Turn into a monster. If you have any mercy, I beg of you, kill me and end my torment. Good question on this one. Is there actually a way to save this person? I must find out. The outcasts. Dr. Bone. Yeah, but is there actually any way to do this? La 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 la. Beat up, kill a guy. Yeah, we're doing that. I don't, I don't think you can actually save her. I looked at the wiki and such, I've tried figuring out what's going on here, but it doesn't seem that you can actually save her. There don't seem to be any, thing. I looked through I looked through the wiki for what's going on, how they go on, but, it seems going over at the end, there don't seem to be anything to choose one or the other. Well, I can't sympathize with her on this one. If the commander doesn't kill her, if he lets her go like a good person would attempt to, then she's just going to turn completely into a drow and lose her mind complete to the savagery. Goodbye, soldier. I'm actually impressed I hit with that. Ooh, what you got? Cold iron arrows. Nice. 4. Yeah, cloak resistance 2, protection 2, 9 constitution, chainmail, and second chance. Elven curved blade. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that's good. Okay, Calissa gives me the composite longbow 3, leather armor 2, good rapier. Well, I get up shit. Level 2 stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that draw makers is the only one thing. I'm actually only controlling one person. Yeah, so she was kind of doomed because no matter what happened, no matter who won, her time as being herself was nearing its end. Ah, cool. Lootable. Yeah, not so bad. Anything else I can loot? Map? Loot? Keep your eye open for yellow. Ah, loot. Yeah. I suppose alright. So, she was essentially on borrowed time. She was eventually going to cease to function. I am massively overburdened. I have been picking up way too much stuff. I need a go sell. Apparently that was the applicant regardless if I had attempted to teleport home. Actually, I plan to go home. I want to go to like the makeshift lab. And the legacy of the ancients. Houses and the heart of mystery down here. Oh god, one of the puzzle thingies. Oh, bum 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 bum. Yep, actually I want to talk, but there's 2 for the army. 2 new decrees have appeared. Both for things, so Dragons and Care is going to have to finish before we get even close, before we get close to even triggering these things. It's the diplomacy boys. So yep, 2 things that can happen. If we do this one, and send it to her friend, thus everyone learns about the dark truth, the dark fate. Fate. I got 50 we'll get 50 marksmen. Pretty nice. Hide the truth on the other hand. Anything else wish to bury the truth about Calicia and the fact she once turned into a drow by the dark fate. Commander servants can ensure all traces of the same Mendev are concealed. Perhaps the cliche of powerful elves will be thankful and see the leader of the crusade as a potential ally instead of an enemy. And so we get Shadowcasters. Shadow Dancers. Ooh. That's some hit. That is some spellcasting grand tier unit. That's some nasty dudes. But at the same time, I don't think I like the idea of hiding this out. Because if you hide the truth about this, then all you're doing is inspiring them to keep falling prey to it, because if you don't know what to look out for, you don't know what to avoid. Now, we'll head for this, it takes 6 hours. Yes. If anyone can fall, does that mean a demon can ascend? Probably not. I don't know, depends on how lenient they're feeling. And I can't say that the good forces are that lenient on stuff. I like some XP. I have a feeling we're going to go down a hole. Well, before I do that, I'll have a quick peek around the place, in case there's any loot. One should always look for loot, even if I can't carry much more. I mean, seriously, I can't carry much more. Why is this lady? Okay. Not sure why there was this lady settled there, but not sure why you went up there. More demon blood. I don't even know what I need this stuff for, but I keep picking it up. Right, these puzzles. You're gonna have the actual tiles with this time. Or I just have to run around until I find the right place with the tiles. But normally you guys literally give me the tiles. No, I don't have the slabs for this one. Seriously, I'm not even sure where the slabs I picked up were supposed to go. So, that makes 2 locations where I can't do anything because I don't have the slabs. I'm supposed to go to the Heart Mystery first. Mission first and then backtrack to these locations. Or there's going to be one of those annoying little you have to find the right place for these tiles situation. Pain. Royal pain in the butt. I think we saw mail over here. Nope. All the way back we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport home. It's a lot faster. I should also have a teleportation circle nearby. Let's see. He's a bastion, so he's a bastion. So unfortunately, the only bastions I have is that one there. So I have to oh wow, we have to take a long road to come back here. We need to make that bastion. Okay, it's a long way there. Home. I have to visit the merchant. In like 18 billion. I'm wondering, now that I can do the whole teleportation without this place, I may have tried this before, but can I use this now to look at the past? Then we'll have to use my mega kill army to go obliterate some more dudes. Am I gonna spawn in straight inside the main city? I think I'm gonna spawn straight inside the capital. Inside the main building. Lovely. Do, 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 do. I've also been contemplating how I've been doing this game now for a bit. Hello, we're here. Hand of the Inheritor. The resonant voice of this majestic angel rings out through the hushed streets of Dresden. You hear his words from afar. They concealed it right under our noses. Val Zanfir's notes. That incarnation of corruption. Even I would not have been able to locate the barrier. Yeah, found it. Surely the Herald of Iamade of the Inheritor can rid us of this scourge. Erebeth stumbles over the words slightly. Nope, I am giving it to you. It's impossible, righteous one. I cannot do it alone. But wait, I hear the steps of one who brings hope. I am the hand of the Inheritor, Herald of Iamade, Lightbringer, and I greet you, champion of Glorian. Angel in gleaming out gold armor drops to one knee. Don't do that! You are literally the biggest guy I know! I don't want to... Good. Please, arise. Such displays are unnecessary. Lawful. Greetings, warrior of heaven, and thank you for your help in the Ivory Sanctum. Chaotic. Can you stay like that for a little while? Every single person in Dresden hasn't seen the goddess messenger kneeling before me yet. Evil. I hope you have come here to be useful and not meddle in my affairs. We're all lawful, we got time to be evil either. I was glad to fight alongside you against a common enemy, the shared field of battle of honor. Yeah, I don't like what I'm going to do next, mate, so I won't say that to you yet. Please, also allow me to thank you for saving Tygona the Silver-Haired. We thought we would never see our sister alive again. What brings Iamade's herald here? Your deeds and exploits, champion. You have brought hope to these accursed lands, hope that the demon invasion will finally be stopped once and for all. And I'm here to aid my goddess's chosen one. You know, if I become a devil, does that mean I'll go live in the hells? What did you discuss with Irebeth? This. The angel just was a symbol of the paving stones. The Ivory Sanctum held a dark secret. Directly beneath Dresden, in the bowels of the earth, there lies one more bastion of the demons, the Midnight Fane. It is the repository of a mighty rift, through which the spawn of the abyss travel to Glorion. The entrance to this place is right in front of us, blocked by a barrier and accessible only by the demons. So, this is where Minago fled to and where all the demons in the city have been coming from. They can pass through the barrier freely, but we can't, and it doesn't just stop us, it injures us too. It's much worse than that. The barrier is imbued with enormous power. An attempt to break through would trigger a magical explosion. I could protect you and the city from it, but even my powers would be insufficient to hold back the chaos and open the way. This is what disturbs me most. We cannot allow the demons to rebuild their armies and plot their next attack right below the sacred heart of the crusade. Zamfir Vang told me about this demonic barrier. I encountered similar barriers in Arlu Vorlesh's laboratory. I have a key that can break through the barrier. All you have to do is protect us from the blast. I am impressed by your many gifts, champion. Together we shall open the passage and protect the city, and then we shall burn the Midnight Fane with the cleansing fire of righteousness. But first we must gather our strength. I shall send word to Queen Godfrey. Her help may be necessary when we reach the darker bastion of the abyss. The Queen will heed my call and arrive within a month. You must use this time to prepare to attack the Fane. Before you leave, a few questions if you don't mind. Mainly, do you know any DLCs I can do to get like 10 levels? You're only allowed to go to 20. But I want to go to 24. It's better. Ask your questions, I'll be glad to answer. What do you think of the Sword of Valor? It's changed under the effects of my powers. Bye! I don't know why you left. We're having a chit-chat. The herald raised a hand. Do not fret, champion. The great relic was given to the world by my lady Ayamade. Will continue to serve you just as it has served all the people here before now. The Sword of Valor has not lost its protective properties, it has merely changed its design. Some might call it blasphemous, but not I. For the power that changed the banner's design was given to you by Ayamade herself. It seems I caused the Sword of Valor to change. Blood from the wound on my chest fell into the banner, and that means it's a mysterious wound is a mark of valor, given to you by my mistress. It set you apart from all the rest, champion. Are you sure this wound is a gift from Ayamade? No, I could be mistaken, and unable to perceive the full truth. The inheritor's faults are hidden from me, for I am but a herald, her hand. I do not test her will with my doubts, nor crave answers to my questions. I simply trust and serve. But I know that if your body had been harmed by a malevolent fiend, my goddess would have extended her mercy to you and healed you. Well, you say that, but well, there's a lot of power coming from me. It's like an entity other than... Ooh. No, I think Arlu Vorsh is involved. What? A fiend? How? Nope, don't ask me. I'm guessing for future chapter 3. Maybe 4. Who knows? Because this world is yours, champion, is bleeding. And my lady's chosen one carries the crimson mark as a sign of great suffering borne by mortal kind. The scarlet drops on your breast, they are the blood of all the martyrs and innocents. That's how I see it. I see it as a giving wound in my chest. I don't particularly like it. To find my lady's will, it pains me, but I must refuse you, champion. If you are suffering from this affliction, it must be part of the inheritor's design. The pain serves to remind you of the path you must take. I have heard you. What about angels? How are angels made? Like any other supernatural beings, we most often, but not always, are born from the soul of mortals. You must be aware of the grand laws governing the cycle of birth and death. After Pharasma's court, each mortal soul goes to the merited afterlife. Hell and the abyss, heaven and the Elysium. Each soul goes to the planes that called to them in life. But when they arrive at the destination, a different fate awaits each soul. Where evil reigns supreme, souls typically become commodities of prey. And scant few are reborn as wicked fiends. In the planes of good, souls are destined for peaceful rest or great deeds in new guise. Such is the lot of angels. We were born from the souls of noble mortals, one soul or several. It can vary. I'm probably like 19 people. Sometimes God can also create angels out of the essence of their plane. but this essence also contains fragments of the good souls. I can guess who it was. Lariel, my long-lost comrade and friend. He disappeared without trace back in those dark days when the world wound opened its jaws for the second time and swallowed up new lands. I mourn him bitterly today as I did back then, but I also rejoice that he was able to call to us, to you, across the expanse of time. We lose old allies and gain new ones, and we will not surrender no matter how great the losses, no matter how deadly the enemy. Herald Iomedae gives a sigh beneath his helmet. It was a heavy decision for all of us. My mistress sent out a call to take the grand stand against the demons, and many angels of heaven answered it. We chose the noblest and bravest from among them, who volunteered to sacrifice their freedom for the sake of Golarion, and we locked their souls inside the wardstones. They were fated to stand guard there, inside the cool depths of stone, putting their unbending will against the creeping demonic corruption. But alas, the goddess and I failed to account for the weakness of that lurks even in the best of us. Time has not been kind to my brothers and sisters. Despair has taken root in their souls, forcing them to act against their goddess and their calling. Thank you for being brave enough to put an end to their vigil. I pray the gods of the light may help my brothers and sisters, wherever they may be now. Probably get reborn. I do not condemn them. I do not know if I could have withstood the demonic corruption if I had been in their place. Yeah, because every time you touch them, I got hurt. Targona, my brave sister-in-arms, has returned to the halls of heaven now. Her imprisonment was a heavy burden for her. The corrupted wing that the witch Arlu rewarded her with is poisoning Targon's days with fear and worry. But she's being cared for by the finest healers in heaven. I have faith and hope that you will be able to help. We will be able to help her. There's a question for age, sages, and philosophers to debate. I am just a simple warrior. Sounds cheerful, but becomes increasingly solemn as it continues. Although many supernatural beings are born from the soul of mortals, we are not mortals. We are cut from the cloth of the plane from which we originate. We are an idea made flesh. Many of things mortals can care deeply about mean nothing to us, such as time, for instance, or gender. Only a few of my kind see themselves as male or female. For the majority of angels, these words are meaningless. We can communicate with any creature without learning their language, and we do not freeze in even the most terrible frost. We are different. But you will never look down on them. We will never look down on mortals because of that, and we will never stop praying for you or protecting you. I'm afraid not. Even I am not privy to all the workings of my radiant mistress. I believe she has chosen you, and I know that she watches over her chosen ones most attentively. She does not lead her mortals by their hand, but allows them to prove themselves, to prove they are worthy of the divine mercy. I am amazed by the form the divine gifts taken within you. But I am often surprised by mortals. What matters most is you are leading the Crusaders to victory and ridding Golarion of the world's wound once and for all. While Iomedae was still mortal, she underwent the test of the Starstone and gained her godhood. It may well be that you are experiencing a similar trial, at the end of which you will gain true righteousness and power. May I really be with you? I'm not going to go anywhere, I'm going to stand here. I stand here against the stone. So, he reckons this is... See, the thing is, you've got different paths. And not all of them lead to the glories of Iomedae. Still, everything they don't want. Still called Rapier 2+2, but that's a Rapier +3. Oh, there's +3. Nope. That's a composite longbow. If I have like 2 or 3 of them, I don't need them or want them. I had 14 of them, so they shows Shofty were not magic. Even this Earthbreaker's no good. composite longbow free. Hmm. I don't have anyone on one unit that can actually use a weapon. I'll keep that one for now. I don't know if I got better. If it's actually better than what I've got. Buckler free. Heavy shield. Bang elders. Boom, boom, boom. I feel £10,000 later. Mithril, chain shot. It's a pretty good stack. Full plate armor, white dragon. Medium armor breastplate. That is a pretty good item. Good. I mean, if you can use medium armor, that's great. It's gonna be my 500 rings of protection. That's a massive intelligence 6 though. Might be an idea to keep that one. 2, 1. Oh, mobile ghost carnage. Yeah. Might keep it, might not. I don't know where these go. I picked them up on the road and I don't have a clue where I'm supposed to take them. Gold chain, precision chain, braces, million books. I think most of my books are going back into storage. Well, I've appeared in here. Petrified eggs, smoking pipe. I'll probably get punished later by not having the thing need like. You need this, by the way. Oh, thank you. Don't worry about it. Expert lockpick stays, so it's contract, that's some of those. Carved urns. Beads, cage key, bottled oil. I need to know a bag of holding. Ooh. Boots of the Battle Herald. My Constitution 6. It'd be nice if you had some really, really, really good stuff, dude. I kind of just want you to give me another bag of holding. To be perfectly honest. Quick punishment sounds good. Rapier. No, sawtooth saber. Fancy. I can actually read it. I also look at what the icon looks like. Makes it a lot easier to go through it. Well, I think random. Back in the black. And I'm not carrying about 4 billion items. Says also here. Why did I click on the little swirly misty port now? Anything happen? No.
I will guide.
Just a swirly misty blue pole. Okay. Let's go rest. Let's go see our lady, my friend. So he's going to break the seal there. This explains why Menago suddenly vanished without a trace. Even though the Sword of the standard should have, Sword of Valor should have stopped her from being able to escape. Okay, there's an unusual spring to Sukuma's step today, and she has a mysterious smile on her lips that you can't recall or seen before. Oh, Desna, something truly miraculous happened to me today. What new? Oh, your beam of delight. Yes, I've known you so happy before. I used to, and now I am. No, wait, this doesn't feel right. Look, I'm. Arula Shade takes a few deep breaths, try and calm down. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have barged in like that. We need to talk one-on-one. I'll wait for you at the tavern. When it runs off, I'll give you a second glance, chance to say no word. Well, she's gone to the tavern. Yes, I noticed that. Also, weird things happening one after the other. Let's have to do level ups. A lot of level ups. So one more for that. I don't know why I'm doing that because I saw run on me over here. Ooh, let's keep vanishing. A worried aide reports a crime has been committed in the Citadel. A few days ago, the night patrol officer, Ikim Kalor, did not turn up for the guard duty. An unsuccessful search for him ensued. It was then suggested that Claw has secretly left Dresden and deserted. The circumstances of vanishing demanded investigation. Investigate. Buried in rubble, Claw's body was found at the walls of Dresden. The nature of the wounds leaves no doubt that he was stabbed by a man or by someone similar in appearance and build, rather than mauled by a demon. Examination of the corpse and the area has revealed that Claw turned up to the crime site on his own volition. He then suffered a penetrating wound to the chest which made him unconscious before being finished off. The attempt at hiding the body seemed negligent. The interrogator concluded that the murderer was in no hurry and mastered the appropriate skills. So he must have let the body be discovered intentionally. Ooh, treachery. Yeah, that's the only new thing on the docket. Charge has a fantastic basic ability, very good for getting up close and personal with archers and mages. Mostly when you get up close and personal, they just destroy them. Mass majority of archers are not good in close quarter combat. Oh, now you're there. I'm going to bed. Well, first things first, we need to go for the everyone books here and do some level ups. Man in the mirror. Ooh. Points for you. Crippling stance. He's not going anywhere. I paid for him. So she's got, wow, she's got fantastic mobility. Improved precise shot. Excellent. Wenderwog's taking the path of I fire and it rapid fires people. Hell Knight 9. He has good knowledge of the arcane. Persuasion. Why he doesn't to put his points in athletics, I do not know. Ooh, Force of Will Charm, Force of Will Compulsion. And now he has Force of Will Fear. So you can't charm him, compulsion, or use fear on him. He's very strong with that. And he has the ability command. Cool. Nice. Apparently he picked up infernal armor. Cool. Cleric. Doopy 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 doop. You gain virtually nothing. Your faith was not strong enough. And she's a scroll savant. So she's picked up the spells Insanity and Key Shout. Well, she's insane, so that's a start. Oh yeah, Ember got stolen before we got the could do her thing. So she can call special ability, call lightning, cure moderate wounds, and inflict light wounds. But she hasn't really gained anything. Ember needs to do a mythic first. So she took the spell evocation, mythic. And now for her level up. Ward. Cure moderate wounds, mass. He's not a bad character. I just like Darian better. Let's see, you got first thing, inspire recovery. Let's try that one. Actually, hold on. No, you haven't got any extra ones. 5, 6. I'll give you that one as well. Restoration Greater. That's very handy. Oh yeah, he has Restoration Greater. Yeah, I don't know, 2 of them actually. You know, 2 charges is not bad. Move on to the Nutter. Dimension Door. Phantasmal Kill is good. If I ever felt like not using Wolgriff, would be fine. Well, you got Hellfire Ray twice. Yeah. Me. Yeah, I think I charge of that Bull Strength. You can use magic. And she has Spirit slots magic. Spirit magic slots. Ooh. Yeah, so she's got a little straight slot up slot and gets Firestorm. Affecting all enemies. I should use her at some point. She was actually part of my original strike squad. Then we got Waldriff. Then goes Ulgriff here. Dominate person. Shout, confusion, invisibility greater, phantasmal killer. Haste galore. Okay, what I use them for the majority, I'll be honest, is haste. 8. Yeah, I spent all those. I used up all my destruction. I couldn't cast destruction. And if I use destruction, I was unfortunately immune to destruction. Oh yeah, my own spellbook. I can't use. Yep. I got the action, but I don't have the ability to cast it. Now I got contagion. I'm going to bed. Flop. I wonder why you keep changing.
You're just as dumb as you've always been. But I'm not embarrassed to be seen talking to you anymore. Actually, the opposite. I'm embarrassed I turned my back on you. Now I've got this weird ache inside.
I'm happy it hurts. That means your heart that froze from loneliness is starting to thaw.
Oh no! Blazing parfait. Hey, let's drop all my gear off in the chest. Oh, no, no. Time for earmuffs. Commander, you have a letter from Mendev. It was sent via the Church of Amadei by a trusted courier from Neresian archives. It's sealed inside my Inquisitor Litoro, and I was asked to deliver you personally, so that's what I'm doing. Why do you look so puzzled? I know Inquisitor Litoro very well. His nickname is Hawkblade for a reason. He works in the field, he does not deal with paperwork. I was wondering what he was doing in Nerosian, in the archives of all places. The most dangerous thing an Inquisitor can catch there is rats. Rats, not witches or cultists. On second thought, I don't want to know. I'm better off staying out of the Inquisitor's business. Thank you. Salutes again and leaves. Oh dear, send me a letter. Oh, it was coming. I suppose I should look at it now. What do you think? Nope. Nope. I gotta put half the stuff in there. Seriously. Elven notes will be put. I know this recipe. I should get rid of the stuff I know. Let's see. Nope. 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 Need to drop those off. All that I need to get. I just need to empty my inventory. Well, what a quest item. I was saying something. There's no body, no weight, no scent, no sound. 5 transparent fingers squeezed on 3. 6 came before, grasping at its treasures. Only half of them left this place alive. Oh, seriously, what's the letter? There you go. Found it. Esteemed Knight Commander, I am writing to you regarding the case in which you so graciously helped me to investigate. I hasten to inform you that I may have discovered something that will be helpful to us finally unravel the mystery of what happened in the place known to us both. It may also help to neutralize the source of this mystery. My current research compels me to take a short trip outside of Mendev, but I will return shortly and find you wherever you are at that moment. I urge you to not take any further steps in this regard without me. The danger may be more than serious to both you and I presume. Beginning, may the gods be with you. P.S. It's crucial that he does not suspect a thing. You know who I mean. Oh dear. Evil, scary person.
Focus on the goal.
I'm going back to my chambers with it. I need to dump half my inventory. I have literally got stuff in here I don't need. I should really first go through all the... I should actually first go through all my stuff. Why I keep carrying 300 pounds worth of gear? Right. Who can use what? And is it better than what you have? Right. 13 thing. Oh wow. Laboratory 14, 19 mind effects, so but that one does just flat out does one extra damage. If they're not on the mind effects then it's not no point. Let's see, anything else I can put on you? Light chainmail. We know him boots. There we go, good boots. The only time you're not actually in bird mode, so. But no point, that's like we'll give you. Ooh, AC Eradicator. Critical hit, type of blind 1 round. Doesn't start with a haste spell, but you know what? Go do that, and they got both. He doesn't wear any armor. And that's the thing, he doesn't actually wear armor. Yeah, now it costs 28 though, because his dexterity is so high. You look just like the lady who uses everything, but not second chance. Yeah, go big on that one. This is 4. Sure, it's gonna be breaching. I don't really have any gear that I would put on my main party dudes. Composite longbow. Ah, that's a straight up improvement. Yeah, it's good. Two, I'll sell, eye for an eye. Composite. It does less damage, that's the thing. Wicked bow, annoyingly, does more damage. I could equip it and see what changes or not. Yeah, it was 14-12. I got this thing right at the beginning, so I don't know why it's so much stronger. See, these guys are wearing decent armor. And that's the thing, they are wearing good armor. I'm wearing decent armor. I don't get the armor bonus because it's higher. But I get a bonus on knowledge. See? It's things like weapons, that's the problem. Where's Sheila? 10, 11, 11, 21. 10, 16, 9, 4, 12, 18. Wow. Already bleeding enemy with hit points of below 80 insta-kills. Ouch. Now look at my weapon loadout. But now I think our weapons are pretty good. So let's put the name stuff. I might get someone who can use that. We're more or less getting rid of armor and stuff that I don't need. That's when I'll turn out later, I need them. This section's the biggest. I keep the noble stuff on me at all times because I don't know when I'm going to need them. Right, now to talk to the elf. We'll get him sorted. Then we go outside and sort out. And then we go outside and sort out more Crusader stuff. And like everywhere, we just loot, all loot. And I don't even want to start thinking around to actually talk to everybody in the party. I could be here all day just talking to them. I'm not sure why they put them in the way as well. Right. Now we're right past the elf, who's back up here. Who's also here, who's painting.
Watch out for trouble.
Right, and Eva is wearing a sundress and standing on the riverbank. There are flowers in her hair and dreamy smile on her face. So weird, I don't remember the last time I saw it wore a dress. I'd like to try to again later when the war's over. Thank you. Yes, excuse me. Of course. My pleasure. I'll go back to painting now. Oh, you brought me a new story? Oh. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past. I've forgotten. Thanks to the pages you brought, his voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. My hand touches the stone wall. The cold appears in my palm like teeth of a hungry dog sinking to a piece of meat. I don't take my hand away. I let the stone enjoy my warmth in return for its service. It accepts my caress and my unasked question. The one it's been asked 1,000 times. It's 1,000 times. Where should I go next? Behind me, I hear loud stomping of minotaurs that guard this godforsaken place. I tricked and outwitted them, leaving only a trace of my presence. There's a darkness lurking overhead, honing its swords, claws, and teeth in hope that the rare traveller visits its lair. But it will get no one. This labyrinth is alive. Its red-veined stone walls resemble the guts of a huge creature. If you keep still and listen closely, you can hear it breathing in the wind that sweeps through this place. Where do I go from here? Forward, to the place whence the wind carried the faint chuckle, whence comes the faint smell of ash, whence a few ages ago a demon lord Baphomet began his great escape. Have you got to know who you're speaking to? I am the last Archmage of Kion. I have been to many dangerous places, and this is just one of many. It won't be the last. An answer to a question. A key to a secret. Knowledge that can save many lives. A silver of a smile appears on Storyteller's lips. My kinfolk were weaklings and cowards. They ran from danger, but one stood up to my enemy. And Baphomet will give me his weapon to win. Give me the weapon to win. Yes, I am travelling through the Ivory Labyrinth. It is not the most pleasant of my journeys, but it is necessary to reach my goal. For several years I have thought about how to defeat Earthfall. My enemy has no flesh, and is impossible to kill. It blazes through everything in its path. It doesn't enslave but destroys life itself, and I have found the answer. I know how to save my world. Earthfall came to destroy Golarion. Its strike was brutal, and my world barely withstood it. But what if Earthworld was resisted by not one world, but several worlds at once? What if Heaven or Elysium come to help the dying Golarion? If I manage to merge my world with another one, meld them together, the power of the disaster will weaken. The denizens of Golarion will be able to temporarily take shelter in the adjacent plane. Civilizations will not die, our culture will continue to exist. We will not be forgotten. Baphomet, the cunning and insidious lord of Minotaurs, was once a captive in Asmodeus' prison, but only 10 years passed before Baphomet was able to escape, taking his own prison with him, which later became the Ivory Labyrinth. Such an achievement deserves respect, and it is the goal of my research. Moving matter between planes is what interests me now. I stopped near the strange symbols covering the wall of the labyrinth. I run my hand over them to ensure they are real. Encrypted riddles drawn by Baphomet during his imprisonment. I take out the bark-covered notebook and painstakingly copy the symbols into it. Behind me, 2 Minotaurs are fighting, deceived by the net of spells I have wrapped around myself like a blanket. The elf is silent for a moment. When he talks, there's a disdain in his voice. Dangerous, difficult, almost impossible. But tell me, is this risk not worth the Philisian Empire perishing before my eyes? Does Golgan, the Cyclops Kingdom, deserve death? Yeah. What about Avaleth Empire? The storyteller moves his lips silently. Another plane will pay for saving Golarion. There will be wars, and then a new world will come. But we will survive. We will defeat Earthfall, and history will not condemn the victors. Noah's head, but a moment later jerks back up. Yes, blinded by my pride, I tore it to pieces when I thought I would not follow my kinfolk. I am still not going to run, but the knowledge written in this notebook by my former mentor might serve my purpose. The elves managed to open a portal to Soyerain, and keep it open until all our people escaped from Golarion. Their cowardice deserves disdain, but their knowledge is unquestionable. I returned to Kion, and gathered the pieces of my torn notebook. Now it's my sword aimed at the heart of Earthfall. By combining the wisdom of the elves and the cunning of Baphomet, I will save this world. Save the world. I copied the strange symbols into the notebook. I haven't the slightest idea what these scribbles mean. What was the future demon lord thinking when he wrote them, while he was imprisoned in a cell with no way out? Was he still in his right mind? I will need help to understand these notes, otherwise decrypting them might take more time than Pharasma has given me. One of the Minotaurs behind me killed the other one, tore his heart out and devoured it. His blood-stained nose sniffed the air sharply. His bloodshot eyes shift from wall to wall. He senses a stranger, but he doesn't scare me. I am certain of my powers and the spells hiding me. I have done my work, and can now leave this place. And still I linger. What is this strange presence I feel behind me? Like someone is watching me despite all the protective spells. Who are you? Asked carefully, not hoping for an answer. Darkness, a coy female voice whispers in my ear. Against my will, I shudder. For a while, the vision ended at the most interesting moment, didn't it? Please, find the rest of the pages from this bark-covered book. I must know what happened next. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go over again. Yes, you're right. Another piece of the evidence was passed, as I've forgotten. Hey! Oh, I'm on books. Pages. Well, I got some points out of that, I think. Oh, I need way more points. But we're level 14. Wizard. We're not, the I blink in your general direction and obliterate you. But a level 14 wizard is nothing to be sniffed at. Isn't something an opponent you take lightly. A level 14 wizard, as you can see from our fights, can do a lot of scary stuff and can inflict quite a lot of damage in a very short period of time. The trick is getting around all my spells. Still, that is an interesting tale so far. What happened next to the storyteller, I wonder? And the fact that it said darkness makes me wonder if that's another demon lord. The Lady of Darkness. So, in our journal, Borrowed Dreams. You'll go to the tavern. More than nothing, gotta save the riddles. Burn of the Aeon. On the cusp of the Abyss, wait for the Queen to arrive and remove the demonic seal. We'll wait for this one. Seek and ye shall find Zendera. Yeah. My dragon's fate. I'm not actually sure what it. I got to make a decision on this one. I will be doing it. I'll be sending the letter off, so. Now the question is, how do I actually go about completing a dragon's fate? Hey, we've also got to go talk to the lady, our friend over the thing, so let's set a guy going to the pub. The only one in town, the Harvard. Bye!
Keep your calm.
Where are you, Ollie? I found you. There you are. I can't wait to share my joy with you. Yeah. Great temptation. I don't know if I should trust you with such power. Anyway, what do you want to tell me about? I told you about Desna leading me into the path of redemption. I was trying to mock her by corrupting her dreams of mortals, and the great dreamer couldn't tolerate that. She ruined my game and made me spend what seemed like a whole eternity in her realm. I had a lot more time to reflect on my past misdeeds, and when I got a soul I had repented, so I let me go. I still vividly remember her parting words. And what do you dream about? The riddle weighed on my mind for many years. Demons do not dream when they sleep. We don't have dreams at all. We have desires. We act on our desires, no matter the cost. How was I supposed to find something to dream about? I have been observing the mortals, trying to understand how it all works, and finally... Take a deep breath and yells joyfully to the top of her lungs, startling every visitor and earning puzzled looks. I had my very own dream! So many years of hard work, I almost gave up at one point, but here it is. A dream, a real dream of my very own. I want to show it to you. If you don't mind, do you? Come, I'll take you to my dream. Can't wait to see it. Reaches your hand with burning fingers. The world around you fades as you're carried somewhere far away. It turns out it's like a small patch of earth with a little swing in it. Yay! It's like, you did have a good dream, right? Yes. Oh wow, let's show this place. It's cool and quiet. Thank you. In Arulshe's dream, the ground is firm beneath your feet. The thin crust of mist curls along the surface, and a soft eerie... Ooh. Yay, sorry about that. It is very late when I do this, you know. In the soft eerie light emanating from invisible stars, you see nothing. As you look around, you see nothing. And no one except for you and Arushali. Nevertheless, Succubus is beamed with joy. There it is, an actual dream, my very first one. Is this what mortals see every night? Does it look like you had your own dreams? What do you think? Why is this place so empty? It looks nothing like my dreams. It looks exactly like the same. I'm gonna be nice to her. Really? It's fascinating. There's nothing to see here right now. Perhaps I was so keen on the idea of having a dream that it made all my other wishes and urges too pale in comparison. Now I have to learn how to dream properly. Tell me, what do you dream about? Peace. What will be your dream? When the war is over, we'll be able to... What do you most do in times of peace? You retire to the countryside and grow apples, I guess? And herd ducklings? Me! So the little green apple tree with a flock of ducks grazing under it appears for you as if by magic. Look! Now I have a dream as well, and it's not just something I made up. It's so wonderful to share a dream with you. Do you like your newfound dreams? Well, the most beautiful thing in the world. This world is mine, and mine alone. It's a bit empty right now, but I'm learning fast. I am happy to share this dream with you. A little blush touches the demon's pale skin. Mortals have so many different feelings: friendship, loyalty, sympathy, even love. They're all so mysterious and beautiful, but one can't truly learn anything about them alone. And who would dare share their heart's desire with a predator from the abyss who's unable to reciprocate? I could start a romance with her. That's the thing, you see, if you take Darian himself, doesn't actually care if you take like 50 lovers. But the thing is, he's the only character that does this. Every other character in the game does not like you having more than one lover. So this, I think, initiates a romance with her. But I don't think she's going to like it when I turn into a demon, into a devil. Do not lose hope. One day you will find someone to teach you how to feel. Thank you. It's hard for me to imagine right now, but I can still hope. Feel free to do what you like. That's why I brought you here after all.
There are many roads.
Brought a tree of apples. Well, I wasn't far off. Desna is probably looking. Desna is probably looking at this, thinking, "Oh my God, is this all you could come up with?" Let's go. Whee! Ask people of Dresden about their dreams. Right, let's just run around asking everyone, named person, what their dream is. I dream a dream of an apple tree and duck snow. That's all she could come up with, was ducks under a tree. So, that was my dream. I'm happy I was able to show it to you. It's kind of empty right now, but I know how to remedy that. I need to keep learning about from mortals, following in their footsteps until I figure out how to forge my own path. Naturally, I wouldn't even think about breaking someone else's dreams, and the goddess surely wouldn't forgive that. Perhaps I could ask people to see? Well, they won't talk to me at all. She lost her thoughts for a moment, and then she smiles again. Is there a chance you could help me once more? Ask these people what they dream about. They're more likely to open up to you than to me. And I will just follow you silently. They won't even know something listening. I'll be watching you. Alright. Asked Faye. Faye doesn't seem at all surprised by the question. Well-being, prosperity, and dwarven whiskey. I once had a taste of stuff that's still in the mountains. Since then, I've dreamed of getting a still like the ones they use. But they're very secretive and no shell inventions. A pity. Night, Greybone. What's your dream? Yes, I like you, Commander. You don't keep me from doing what I do. You don't try to preach to me. And you don't act with precision and competence. Then you act with precision and competence. I respect that. What do you think of your powers? A nice bonus. My career is in for an upturn. Who knows, maybe one day I'll pull off a truly Mithril job. A deity or a demon lord or something of that sort. People don't book trade with assassins. I'm from honest merchants and loyal worshippers to Toreg. By now they must think I'm dead. As my other family, I've got one of those too. My travels have been a woman, fair and kind. For her I lay down with my weapons, got a house, and became a simple sea dweller. We had a daughter, we lived like that for a year and a half while the road called me back. I loved her, but that life, it was like I was being buried alive. I killed myself just to end the torturous meaningless. Only the road could cure me of those thoughts. For some reason I keep going back to that house I once lived in. To the woman I once loved. To the daughter whom I don't really know or who doesn't know me. I watch from far. I have the right to return to their lives. Mora, my daughter, I don't know what she thinks of me, the biggest mistake of my life, or the greatest mark I'll leave on the world. You have a family to take care of and you abandon them. That's despicable. Keep on whining like that and you'll lose my respect. You're right. I shouldn't have let you wheel out on me. Yep. I wanted an evil action. I don't mind what I usually do. Would really pick normally, but yeah, there was an opportunity there for an evil action without getting much consequences. So. I wonder if like not my own teammates and that was the other guys, because technically speaking, she could find out her dreams from them. Ah. Good afternoon. The abyss of formalities. Commander, I should... No, I must. Make a complaint. You combine that bit... that lady from the caves in the Canabras. On the excess fur and the cocky attitude. I'm sure you know who I mean. Oh, she robbed me. She attacked me in broad daylight, beat me and took the valuable Chalaxian dagger. 1,000 gold at least. Yeah, Mrs. Chalaxian. Lightweight blackened blade, sharpened more finely than Absalom's barber razor. And so well honed you balance on the thread. It's worth 1,000 gold easy. Wisdom and fairness, but what about your paying for the healer? Please no longer showing compassion. No, this is more than enough, but in your words, I sense a rather insulting lack of trust. Do you think I'd ask for more than I deserve? And you mentioned the pain and suffering, speaking of which, no matter, it's not necessary. When I get rich, I'll retire, go to Taldor and buy a villa by the sea and book from some broke noble. Maybe even buy their title. I also surround myself with such luxuries that even ancient Taldan emperors will envy me from that last life. A pipe organ in my dining room and have it played while I dine. Oh, and harps and bells. I'll tell you, you notice movement, but nothing else. Rochelle has described herself very well to overhear the dreams of the townspeople while remaining unnoticed. Gwen? I'm well past my prime. I've seen far too much death to be afraid of dying myself, but I don't want to get old. However, if one has enough money, one can bribe time itself. Take Queen Godfrey. I wish I could afford the magic potion she has been using so young for over a century. Who else around there I can talk to? So yeah. So many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here, young and fearless, just went up dead. Bring them all back to life, that's my dream. Okay, named people. Also, you need to stop beating people up. Oh. Okay, you don't get a thing. Darn. I don't think you're gonna have, like, I dream a dream or something. So not every character has it. She will. Okay, I'm going to end up changing the name of the stream to Dreamcatcher. Da, 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 da. Okay. New command, I studying a position from the vote. In Absalom, I came here to defend the fortress with use service as a cleric. Good grief, these things. With pleasure. I have not seen a place calmer or better organized than Dresden for some time. The world evil, wound, evil chaos are outside the walls, but here is peace and order within the fortress. No one is idle or lazy, and our warriors are doing their utmost to expedite our victory. I'm happy to be here, to say the least. Can you give me some advice how to heal it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we tried to do that. Go for it. No. It's a rather strange question indeed, but if there's an order, I'll answer. There's a saying, one can't win a war and keep their gloves white, yes? I do understand that there isn't much time and energy left for landscaping when you're fighting hordes of demons on Death of the Day, but Abadar knows I'd love to see Dresden neat and tidy with just one day. No missing cobbles in the street, everything sparkling clean, flower beds blooming, lawns trimmed, glory or order instead of this filth. That's precisely why I am here. I actually forgot you were a shopkeeper. Special belt. Ooh, bookworm's headband. That won't make a difference if I give it to a certain lady. Mixed spices, alchemist kits, scribes kits, reagents. Some nice looking stuff. All scrolls. Kinda makes sense. Wow. There's a lot of spells in this one. Elemental bodies, beast shape, incinerate. Actually, that's one I can copy. I want those. Pearl of Power, 4th level. Now these are fun. These are fun features, so if you use them, you can get a spell back. Half of the pair. Ah. Handy if you got both of them. Unfortunately, you do not have the you don't have any things or bags of holding. See, mental form is wisdom, charisma. Mental flow, might, is intelligence and wisdom. Mental flow is intelligence, charisma. I want to disintegrate. Oh, by enchantment. Mass ball strength. There's a few spells I haven't put on myself. Disintegrate. Dispel magic. Constriction coils. Phantom Personification, Phantasm's Web, Plague Storm, I am a veritable walking cacophony of magic. Cool. What does that even do? Oh, wow. +1. Oh, that's actually more useful than reach. No, well, reach is good, but selective. That's a handy little trick. Being able to go, no, yes, 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 no. That is a nice trick. Also, I just realized that spelling the thing will actually tell me to ask. Storyteller, Hilo, Nora, Erebeth, and Eva. Great, I need to find those guys. Hilo and Nora. What are you doing? Heartman? Nope. Eva and Storyteller there. Tsunomi. August. And Hirito, Captain Odan. Hilo and Nora. Nua. Alright, so let's head over to here. We can bang this quest out here. I know we got to run off to outside, go beat someone up. We got a month. So before we can get to the abyss. I might need to look up who these guys are. Oh, found an inn there. I don't think I've ever been to the inn. Oh, way up. No idea. Although when you think about it, where would you expect one of Baphomet's cultists to hide? Anything's hiding somewhere right under our noses. Besides, those demon-worshipping creatures love desecrating holy sites. Try about you. What else do I desire? When I have my Beth. Arulachay, quit hiding. You put the commander up to this, didn't you? Feeling shy, are we? Fine, acts like I never saw you. So, Commander? Wasn't you can't hide from us so easy. Wants, needs, yes, but not desires. But when the war's over, you mean? Well, we'll have a chance to think about something other than just surviving. To learn something other than fighting, you know? When I was really little, I would always hang around the kitchen whenever the cook was getting fresh bread out of the oven. Big steaming loaves that smell so good. Maybe it's stupid, but I keep thinking, when the war's over, I'm going to build a big stone oven at my house and learn how to bake just like that. I have a question for you. As Commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Oh, I haven't been surprised by a strange question for a long time. Especially not when beside you I hear the weightless tread of a succubus who has stepped onto the path of redemption. No wonder she wants to know more about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dream will disappoint you, child. And still I will answer. I have to admit, I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who have remembered and those who have forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I have gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone, my pillow ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker. Although, I suppose, it's not about the bed. Let's see, since those are the two metal and gauntlets, two who bound to this relic. In an animal, they were a man, but neither the master of the other. They were brothers. Most intriguing tale. Do you want to hear it? If you bring me 1 vial of magic essence, 4 bars of cold iron, and 2 vials of demon blood, I can revive this relic and see into its past. Old cloak. I sense power. This item belonged to someone truly powerful. It was created as a gift. It's so hazy. Sorry, but it would take much to revive such a mighty relic. You can bring me 5 vials of magic essence, 2 bars of cold iron, and 2 vials of demon blood, and 3 skins of magical creatures. I'll try to restore it. I sold all that. I don't have the necessary place for that one. The metal in the elf's hands takes the shape of an armor plate. The demon blood sizzles on it like a red hot grill, and the essence of it is absorbed, leaving behind a greyish residue. This relic is called the Stern Hand. It was the name given to it by its owner, Ascorian witch hunter. The 2 gloves represent the bond between 2 beings. People who wear such relics do not have lives themselves, but die for others. Way, got 800 that one, and we got the Stern Hand. No. Okay. That means we do not have the other piece we need. So, yeah, that's gone now, so that's the other broken. So that's what demon blood's being used for. Magic essence, I got 9 of that. Cold iron, I got 2 of that, that's why I don't get rid of stuff. But I need the hide of 3 magical creatures. Well, I thought so. I don't have the dragon's claw. I wonder if I put that in the inventory, in stock, and store. So where's Stern Hand? It's really in here somewhere. There it is. Stern Hand. These spiked gauntlets grant the wearer's animal companion, as well as that dragon or liches. And as that's dragon, or liches skeletal champion, a +6 bonus of strength ability score at the beginning of the battle. The creature must pass a will save, or start attacking the party members. If the initial saving throw is failed, the creature can make a new saving throw each round to stop the effect. Ooh, I don't have anything like that. I don't think these can count because they're not animal companions. What? Nice. Okay, I'm not sure what these last guys are. Yeah, I need to get broken gauntlets. I need ancient cloaks, I need blood of 3 magical creatures, so I need to go beat up some magical creatures. So I don't know where Hilor is, or Nura. Erebeth's inside, so I know where she is. Well, that's an idiot, isn't it? May know your answer. What do you dream of? I don't keep receiving commander. I used to think of reclaiming Dresden was a hopeless dream. But now, thanks to you, even winning this war seems possible. Still, the victory of it is a common cause, the dream of the entire Crusade force. My personal dream is more modest, putting an end to Baphomet's Templars once and for all, to prevent them from invading our ranks and poisoning the minds of our warriors with their deceit. Rearmament is another thing we do well to pursue. Our armor falls into despair at an alarming rate, and our warriors' blades barely sharp enough to pierce the skin of our weakest demons. That Mendev's coffers aren't bottomless, but if we can't order ready-made weapons, I've got to get half a ton of cold iron. Wait, are we still dreaming? A ton of adamantine. Then 2. Then no. Or 2, that would be enough for doing calculations. Templars, weapons, adamantine, something we should have once. Yep, that's that one done.
Focus on the
Where's New I wonder? Also, we push time along far enough to move the day so I can start the next bit. Now I can also order them to move, the Crusader army to move in this mode. Excellent, raising heroes is finished. 6 paladins, 8 marksmen. Okay. Bad leadership events. I don't want to do that. Okay. That's that done. These automatically trigger, so... Now remember this appearing last time. And last time we... Joy effects, we get experience and deducts leadership. Get rid of the cats, we get leadership experience and deducts logistics. But this one unlocks Blessed Basset. Yay, go kitties. That's unlocked a new decree for us. Underground Avengers. A group of mongrels has arrived in Resin and is itching for a fight. Wendewog was proud to report on their infuse them to the commander and asked that her brethren be deployed along the front lines in the next battle. Mongrel fighters, agile buffet melee warriors recruit to commander's headquarters. Sharpshooters. Because they don't choose the angel path. Yeah, do that one. B. So I still got to do 13. I got 13 days still before these going. That's a temple. Well, that is. I need to check my inventory before I go to this place. There's many a place to look. And I've got a lot of armies. Paladins and champions. Hell Knights, Battle Slaves and Sorcerers. Right. Marksmen and the Paladins. At least I've shown the stack down a little. Novannic Divas. Oh wow, they got good stats. Okay, they make my clerk guys look weak in comparison. Right. That's them. Which army these guys should go to? You know what, head south. I believe we got champion and marksman all down here, so. That's Crusader Army 2. Why he's logged a free, I do not know. There we go. He now has 103 of these guys. It's about 2 grand attack there per shot. Right. Mongol sharpshooters, 1419. Not so bad. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Maybe she got some more fighters. I need more duelists. Diva healers. Nope, where are you? I have positioned you there, let's see, but I don't have any. Not only there are no armies close by up here for you to beat up with. And often the stronger of the 2 demon armies appear in the north. Though the loss of the other place, I don't think they're gonna be so gung ho at the moment. Okay, in development, got 2 more turns getting the bastion to expansion. We can drop that on down south. That'll speed up our things. So that's fine. Where the hell are these other guys? Hillbar. No. There's an inn down to below. I have to check that place out. I don't think the golem has a dream. Before we do that, I need to check my chest. Personal chest here, and see if I put the dragon's claw in here. Yes, I did. These guys all belong to the DLC, so that's fine. I'll put some piece of antique ring. Put that in there just in case. Right, this should permit us to do a quest. I took the claw out of my inventory. In prison. Borrowed dreams. Is this where I put them? Well, at least one of them's here. Do. Baphomet Cutthroat, Baphomet Archer. Wow, we got lots of arresting. Over there. No, Okay, no, I'm gonna get you a dream. Yeah, not exactly a good dream. You have a lousy dream. Oh, got at least one of them now. Couldn't remember the life of me where she was. Could think that map thing you told me where to go. Right, that's another one down. I wonder if the inn... She's at the inn. Dum, dum, dum. Then we go back to the storyteller and show him my inventory again. And see if... So you can have a look at the inventory again and see more things. I don't think I should have been in here. No, because the stuff is loot. Oh wow, guys. Wow, that must be a horribly locked object. I'm just going to go around robbing everybody. Doop 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 doop. Hey, I learned something new from the book. What I learned, I don't know.
I sense something.
Great! Great Scots, I did. Noble, noble. You know, Kelly told my brothers and me on this deathbed. These, it's a lie. Don't mind me, guys. Yeah, look, you know. So, the experiment. I need to surprise this one. Oh boy, please bring me a bottle of alcohol. Okay. It definitely won't work if we don't open it. Fine, let's get started. Here's the experiment. I'm putting my reputation, my good name, and even my future on the line. Although myself a level of the average man on the street, I'll try and understand the mentally wholly devoid of intelligence. No, maybe even from personal experience, alcohol damages mental activity and is a critical catalyst for stupidity. For a brain like mine, alcohol is the only way to find out how to feel like an idiot. Let's begin. That's disgusting. How do you all drink this? I am doing this for the sake of science. Ooh, that should be enough. Now, how am I doing it? Quick, ask me something smart. 11, of course, she did all the manner of things. Turned her cloak into that bridge, created a powerful artifact out of nowhere, using just a broken sword and a bit of prayer, and even talked some undead into throwing himself upon his sword. By the way, did you know that if you question the authority of these acts in the centre of Amberley's cathedral in Eurosyn, you can get a boot-shaped bruise right in the lower of your back? Still not drunk enough yet. Right, let's see. It seems working. Now I need to come up with an idea right now. I usually have a ton of ideas. Let's see. I know. The Scari and Baphomet. Their anti-Crusader alliance is not effective enough. They unite their forces at the physical level. Baphomet needs to mount the Scari and ride into battle 2 in 1. Yes, the experiment was successful. I am definitely drunk. So how do you feel to be drunk for the first time in your life? From a scientific point of view. Terrific! I have definitely become more stupid. More than that, I am as dumb as a box of rocks, and right now I don't give a rat's ass about science. Wait, I think I got it. That's how men in the street see me, science. They don't give a rat's ass about it. Who cares how many heroic acts Amity performed? 1 million or not a single one? Amity is over there. They were vague with her hand. Wherever the bottle is, right there. Here is where it belongs. Incredible, my intellect never stood a chance in his battle with alcohol. And what's more striking, this fact doesn't bother me at all. I felt like all the force of my head just went poof and disappeared. My thirst for knowledge, my desire to prove myself, they're all gone. My mind is so calm, it's actually a little frightening. I simply must describe this condition in my encyclopedia, but I'll get that later. I just don't feel like it right now. You're not going to drink like a fish from now on, are you? What? Of course not. How can you think that about me? Me, the greatest scientist of modern times? Neo licks her lips with intense concentration. Fine, maybe a little bit, sometimes. No more than once a year. And only if no one sees me. I've got a reputation to maintain. The evil of the booze. That's it for now. The experiment was a success. Just a moment, I'll say to a says at you with glazed eyes, shakes her head and exhales loudly. When she sees you again, her eyes crystal clear. Alright, I'm fine now. What was that? Oh what? A moment ago you were drunk as a skunk, and now all of a sudden you're sober, stone cold sober. Is that so? There's a bottle in her hand, thoughtfully licks her lips and nods. It seems that has indeed happened. Clearly I decided to forget the incident entirely, because I no longer needed this information. What I need now is to write an article for the encyclopedia about the influence that alcohol has on the individual's mind. So you can simply forget you were drunk and sober up, just like that. I have simply blocked the deleterious effects of alcohol from my mind. To put it in basic terms, I just forgot I consumed alcohol. The mechanism is similar to one I used to get rid of irrelevant memories. It's not overcomplicated, you know how to do it. Your abilities are just amazing. What? What are we talking about? Alright, have your help. On behalf of future generations, I formally thank you for your assistance in this momentous experiment. Check out this mask I found. There's writing on the inside. Snatch of the mask from your hands and examine it from every angle. It looks like an average mask, smells like mold, tastes like yuck, disgusting. The eye holes are... She puts the mask on and looks through you. Utterly unremarkable. And yet I sense some hidden magic in this mask. I bet my encyclopedia that it must be the answer to one of the riddles of those statues in Nameless Ruins. The writing on the inside looks very much like the one of the answers. All I have to do now is find 4 such masks and bring them to the statues. You won't forget to take them with you when you solve the results, will you? Better write it down somewhere. Nino is extremely interested in visiting Nameless Ruins after you find all 4 masks. I am sure I'm convinced. Think about all the knowledge hidden there, in the emptiness. It seems to me that this event is certainly my triumph. The experiment of the century. No, of the millennium. Or maybe it will become my downfall and complete fiasco. Here's the deal. If the mysterious entity decides to gobble me up, run as fast as you can while it's distracted. Tell all the glory about the heroic death of the great daughter, and tell them she perished, but that she never strayed from the theory of road of knowledge. So her whole thing was, let's get drunk. And then she forgot she was drunk. There are many people who would like that trick. In fact, I think most people in the world would like that, be able to do that trick. 1 minute you're drunk, next minute you're not drunk. Ah, hello. I couldn't see you before. I'm not sure why I couldn't. Congratulations on Dresden, Commander. It's a great victory, though you paid for it with much blood. The smell still hangs in the air. I remember the smell well. Last time the air reeked like this was the most horrible day of my life. That day I nearly caught the spinner of nightmares. I'd give everything to see my lovely little girl, Laurie, one last time. It's a long story. Telling you everything would take 2 days. It all began with the task of the Pathfinder Society. I arrived in Eurasium with my team to investigate the sudden death of a famous crusader, Baron Farlon. We soon focused on a small hospital for the wealthy, where Farlon was being treated by shortly before his death. It turned out the gang of Baphomet's cultists, calling themselves the Labyrinth of Mind, had gotten a foothold in the hospital. They were obsessed with twisting the minds of their victims, and targeted fragile people looking too weak to resist. The hospital was filled with perfect victims, isolated for weeks from the outside world, completely helpless. And when they returned, they were different, almost normal, but the moment they heard a certain phrase, something dark woke in their mind, they were transformed into sons of Baphomet, ready to lie, betray, and even kill. The Labyrinth of the Mind was preparing to infiltrate the entire elite circles of Mendev, but Baron Farlon stopped them. He was too loyal to his oath to resist, and too resistant to their spells. He fought for his freedom until the strain broke his heart. We opened clean the city of Baphomet's pit of vipers. Their den was a cradle of sin and filth. They cast spells on each other, and their loathsome fantasies stepped real from their minds into the world. They dreamt of horrible and forbidden things, and they fought like mad. We burned the place to the ground and slaughtered everyone we could. But the leaders of the cult were able to flee, and they set upon revenge. They abducted my daughter Laurie, who served under my command in the Pathfinder Society. They left me not a note full of tart insults, mockery, and sneers. I learned the name of my enemy, the Spinner of Nightmares. A few months later, I confirmed that she was the leader of the Labyrinth of Mind. My hunt begun. I will get my Laurie back at any cost. Over a year. My agents, by that time, had created a proper network, reported to me that she returned to Neurosian. I immediately suspected she was planning a great atrocity. By the time I learned all too well, Spinner was a master of illusions and charms, so I never felt left the house without this. This is the Eye of Truth. It allows me to see through illusions. My friend got it for the priests of Nif. However, neither this monocle nor my network of agents were adequate to prevent the attacks, and we were nearly too late. So they struck at the Cruciform Cathedral. They had gathered to celebrate the victory of the First Crusade. It was a great holiday, and there were lavish ceremonies at the cathedral. The tiara had been replaced. The Spinner had obtained an cultist, a sentient and rather omniscient cephalopod from another end of the world. She raised it from an elver and trained it carefully. See the tiara. Pirate Priest's skull. The poison was seeping into his brain, and he would seize control of Anfocalist's dead body. Fortunately, we were able to stop this madness in time and spot the Spinner of Nightmares in the crowd and chased her down, crossing swords on the roof of the cathedral. I didn't defeat her, but she fled upon a giant stallion, which was able to run across the air as if it was on the ground. So 6 months ago, lonely along the road, would ride disguised as travellers. For a moment, quickly identified the cronies, but the Spinner of Nightmares was nowhere to be found. On the stage where the passing bard was performing, she sang a funny children's song, and went mad. Their eyes turned bloodshot, and they attacked us in a rage. They grabbed whatever they came to hand. Stools, forks, bare hands, and even the teeth. There you go.
Keep your calm.
So he's still hunting for her, the Spinner of Nightmares, wherever she may be. So he always wears the monocle that lets him pierce her illusions. The Eye of Truth, which is a proper D&D thing. I'll probably have to help him at some point. I guarantee at some point the Spinner of Nightmares will appear. been to prison. Unless you're the jewelers. Anyway, back to here. I don't know where the last person is. Oh. Apparently I got everybody. Well, I'll go here, get the claw examined, whatever else we got in a book, inventory, get a whole slew of new things to get stuff for. Nope.
There are many roads to success.
I heard a ding. What's going on? I had a ding. I had a ding. What was a ding? Tell what I can see. Now there's just a shadow passed by Field's power. Killer strokes Calendar's claw. Only great power can resist the most terrifying of enemies, oneself. Please allow me to immerse myself in the memory and learn the story. Resurrection of the greatest of silver dragons. A fragment of a ring appears in the old man's hand. What a powerful item! This ring was created by an inquisitive and free mind. As a rule, such people either become geniuses or the creators of a new era, or meet tragic ends. And that was the fate of the creators of this object. We can find out the other. 4 vials of magic essence and 2 gold bars with a forged ring. Okay, restore the ring, please. I got 800 for this. I'm great. Give me all these. Like 10 of them. 80,000. 8,000. Hell, give me 100. I'll go 80,000. The storyteller sets the ring fragments and the bars of metal upon its open palm. He clenches his fist, crumpling the metal like paper, and pours the essence of the vials over it. You feel terrible heat rising from the elf's hand, and when he opens his fingers again, you see a beautiful ring. A remarkable object, this. It was created by a talented spellcaster and is able to summon beings from other planes, as if the boundaries set by Phasmia do not exist for it. It is a powerful and dangerous item, but it was created by an honourable person, and that is probably why it was not used at the crucial hour. There is a quiet sadness in the storyteller's voice. Tell me a story to the end. How many times has the moon died and been reborn since I have been here? I have lost count. My friends brought me here. They said goodbye to me like always, but they looked at me. It was the last time they see me. Cowards and sinister spawn. They were glad I was going to die. But I'll show them. Turandalev will live, a new Turandalev whose eyes are finally open. I hear the rustling of wings and I emerge from the cave where I imprisoned myself. Who is it? A friend? An enemy? Some beams refract off his scales, and he holds before me surrounded by a glowing halo. The gold dragon, Halathalax. Oof. Gold guy. A part of me wants to fly to him and make a circle of honor around him, as any good student should. But the part of me that turned my scales black is ready to seize his gleaming throat. How dare he fly here, flaunting his purity and innocence? He wants to humiliate me, drag me through the mud, but I will show him. No, what am I thinking? My mentor's come all this way to save me. I know he would never abandon me. Someone called him to my aid. Moving heavily, I take flight to greet him, but my body, controlled by the foulness, straightens like an arrow. His vulnerable throat is so close. One strike and I will destroy you. Do you see anything? Say anything to the future? So strange you should ask. We all know what happened to Trundlev, but sometimes it seems I hear a voice in the visions, a voice full of pain and despair, as if she is in darkness which she cannot escape. I cannot solve the mystery of this vision, but it worries me. I don't know, but I know the place where Trundlev was believed to have sought refuge for his tarnished soul. I saw Sicorian ruins, a wide branching tree next to them. Perhaps there will be something there that will shed some light on the fate of the mentor and student. Something that can tell us how Trundlev, strength of spirit, helped her ultimately overcome the foulness within her. Hey, we can find her lair, and her lair has been revealed. Okay, let's go talk back here and talk to our companions and go have a peek at the dream world, see what's changed before we head off to try and find Trundlev's lair. You know what, I may change this stream's name to Stories and Secrets. Stories and Dreams. I don't entirely I had a claw. This will happen when I don't keep him in the inventory. I asked these people about their dreams. Is this enough for you? Yes, you can't imagine how many new dreams I have in there now. Let's go. I want to show you everything I got. It was not your dream. This is everyone else's dreams. As your dream is no longer empty, you arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Avian's fresh bread entwines with the stench of Templa's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The bells and sharp strings produce the sweet melodies the one-eyed devil wished for. The storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy. On the trimmed lawn which it stands would have filled Aristinel's heart with a joy. Do you see how many different things there are in here? Now I too can dream like any mortal. That's true, but you're missing the point. These are not your dreams. But none of these dreams are your own. What's the point in collecting other people's reveries? No need to be so harsh. It's my first dream ever. It's a miracle I can't even have one at all. I would never have collected all these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams and tell me if they look like any things mortals dream about. Maybe you'll give me hints of how to make them better. Aha. Well, that's going newer. Here alive. Ravenous greater shadow. Ursulae, my venomous butterfly. Wait, be careful, you Belle. Where are you, my darling? We used to be happy as a canopy of stars. Taste of your sweet venom one last time. Now that's the part of the dream she needs to take care of. If she is to dream properly, she needs to face the darkness she's created. The darkness hiding in her depths. Your eyes find her surely looking at you wide-eyed. The demon's breathing heavily. Drops of sweats glitter on her pale face. She does not notice right away that she's squeezing your palm with the delicate burning fingers. When she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want you to. I didn't even want to see it myself. Who was that? An old friend from days long gone. That shadow. I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. That nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget all about that, and I all succeeded, but now he's haunting my newfound dreams? Why? Everything was going so well. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I can guess. This is another confirmation that I now fully explore the dream world. But I will be brave enough to enter again, knowing that he is waiting for you there. There are so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry you had to sit to watch that awful spectacle unfold. Now, please excuse me, I need some time to think about everything I've just seen. Alright. So her nightmare was there. Right, we've also, I think, done what we need in this place. She's now in a normal spot. I thought you can't like double click and make yourself run faster. Which is sad. We have a lot of spells. I got spells for days. I have a dimensional door. Yeah, this is my normal lineup. My normal fight crew. Greyball is a normal guy. This is DLC character. So Greyball is would be your normal hunting dude who you can get. But because of the DLC, scoring the DLC, it's added in another character, which is unfortunately pretty good. There you go. Make a decision about Callisto's final quest. Yes. Again? Just did a real minute gazing. Now, where's Trundler's little thing? It should be it was revealed on the map. Sacred Lands, Black Water. There's gotta be someone on this side of the map because I need to be able to do it. Ah, Trundler's lair. Okay, we are so turning you into a fortress. So how long till that's actually finished? Command, relics, others, economy, development. So 2 days. Alright, so we've got time to go over here and beat them up. Okay, electricity armors move to there. How strong are you against the guys in the south? Zoom! Yeah, I need like an army to put no general, put these guys in. Actually, I need several generals. Groups I can start sticking groups together. Right, let's go beat up on some lady. That won't do for a while. This fight. Mortal Kombat. Right, when they get in the fight, we'll get them.
Only you deserve my obedience.
You should give it to other people too, or just general courtesy.
I am yours to command.
Fire.
Tear your throat out.
Wouldn't it be nice if you hit? There you go. Much better. Keep doing that.
Time to share your treasures.
Did I mess up again?
I'll cut you wide open.
I could use power, but I'd rather not. Go play these. Nice.
Out of my sight.
Ooh, dead. Never even got to cast one spell. Where's the counterparts? You're never so.
Did I mess up again?
I keep messing up. I can never get the spell, figure out what I need to do for that spell. I got a lot of things.
The spirits demand your blood.
Remember my name. Wendowag! Shut up! Keep doing nasty things to her. So I got selective one. So how do I... Oh, that didn't even... Oh, that's cool. That didn't even do a single thing. I did nothing to them, so... Nice. Okay, that actually spell is fantastic. That Metal Rod is fantastic. I need to get the Metal Magic skill for that. The ability to just ignore friendlies.
Cover me, all right?
Mess him up.
Into the fray.
You are today's
Just regenerate.
sacrifice.
I'll rip you apart.
There you go. Where's the exit? I don't care about a single bit of loot they've got. Seriously, I did not realize that Meta Magic was so useful. I mean, that is an absolute Constant. For this game. Continue. Yes. Yeah, I could. I haven't actually been able to do that, to be honest. But again, if you got Death, game has got set to like same for death. No, what was that? How could it be? It's my fault, Zandera. What could it do to me? Zandera showed up here, and she had all those creatures with her. It was a peasant lad, and they dragged him into the crypt. He seemed miserable. Zandera said the sanctum was fallen. The son of Baphomet would soon be going west to take me with her, but I don't want to go. Fear and mistrust have killed many worthy people. You'll be eaten by the rats, should say Zandera, right? That's a bad thing. As faithful follower of the god of hunting and animals, surely you should be pleased that you become prey of such noble predators. Find yourself some courage and fight for your temple. You're right. I can't be afraid anymore. Those filthy, vile creatures. You pay. Let's kill them all. Ah!
Time to practice my combat abilities.
He said something. You put them. Promise to take you to a safe place. Baphomet, protect your servants.
They'll beg me to stop.
But yeah, now that I have that meta magic, I can now go for broke with my spells. Nice crit. She's got the charge ability.
Go for their heart.
But the other does. Bonk. Let's see. So I got 2 more charges of this, but you know what? Once a day, being able to go fire stuff like Cone of Cold? Even Cloud Kill. My level 6 spells. Fire Snake. The thing, but if I can go, right, I don't want these guys to be hit. My boys to hit. I'm gonna do stuff like that.
No match for me.
Oh! He tried throwing an axe and just went stab. Nice. Oh, the rest of it's rubbish.
Stab you or zap you?
Raid Crusader, come for our heads! Oh, we got cultists evolvers.
Distract them from me.
But yeah, with this spell, with this meta magic, I can. Jesus, annihilate them.
Kill is for you.
So I can. See, you're just like, oh, I better use my little single target spell because I can't blast people. You hit my own people. No, now I can just go, right. Fireball. Nice. Maybe I should myself a pearl. It'll let me revive a spell that's level 4 or less.
The light take you.
Yep.
Look at you wide open.
the ice launch is entangled. Charge!
Time to share your treasures.
I'm gonna. Ow, ow. Sorry. Ow. 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 I'm lost pain now.
I'll rip you apart.
Kill people immediately.
I'll just have to resort to
Hiya.
brute force.
I'll make short
Don't,
work
what
of
is your?
this.
I get my hands on some. Oh,
The inheritor, guide my
yeah, because she's entangled,
blade.
she's. Oil going over her, she can't reach.
The spirits demand your blood.
Hey, this one. Don't care about the weapon on gears. We're just regenerating. Looks as you're in alarm and irritation, but she quickly regains her composure. Her tone is threatening. So you found my little refuge then, Commander? I can't say I'm happy to see you here. We're in a bit of a hurry, and you, no doubt, plan to wreak the same mayhem you did in the Irish Sanctum. Why did you come back another time? What did you do to my little Kado? Little mix-up forgot my promise, and now he thinks he's a villain crusader. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. The Temple of the Horned God. You can appreciate the irony. Grubby peasants were worshipping a god that stag's head above, while below the crypt I was performing masses for the Baphomet, the father of the Minotaurs. Your idiot crusader never even considered the enemy could be hiding under their own holy places. This place was my secret lair. It's the place where I would enlighten those who were seeking. But now that you have destroyed our stronghold in the Irish Sanctum, it's time for the Sons of Baphomet to give west to a less dangerous location. That kind of little pup. I came here and ordered him to obey me, and he didn't even put up a fight. I placed a curse on him. One of my masters taught me. If the little whelp allowed anyone but a true son of Baphomet into the crypt, he would be doomed to excruciating death. Oh, it was fun watching the torment of a pitiful coward. Despite all your evil tricks, I found you, and now you have nowhere to run. We'll see which was forced to run. Let's see if you have a brain enough to follow me, vile crusader. The guts to pursue me to the shrine of Baphomet, the lord of the Ivory Tat Labyrinth. I know this. If you step over the threshold, Crypto's death will be excruciating. A brood of hungry rats will appear inside him, and they'll chew him from the inside out. If you choose to fight me, you will also be condemned to death. Now that's a threat. The rabbit priest will die. Right, let's turn around and go. Is there no way to... Again, he's got a curse on him. I wonder if I cast a spell magic on him. Oh well, that's quick before I go running down there and beat the living daylights out of her. Is there a way to free Kaido from his little curse? So, let's see. No, why can't I let you? Kaido. Technically this is a blind let's play, but at the same time it's like I've done bits. Okay, defeat. Hmm. Right. Unfortunately, I do not have the Trickster or Angel. Therein lies the problem. I have neither.
Words has passed.
Right, so if I had bleh. If I had taken the Trickster or the Angel's Mythic Side bit quest, which I have actually with another character,
You'll make a fine trophy.
I can in fact save him from that fate. Sadly, I did not take that.
Cover me, all right?
He will do a lot of poking so. Arr! Ow. He succeeded. And he's thinking, I really hurt. Ow, oh, I can't. Use overcome on arrows. Arrows are immune to overcome resistance, resistance.
You are today's sacrifice.
1, 2, 3. Ow. Miss. 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 Let's see. Oh. Nope, we've got no more casts. So I'll just cast Burning Arc. Bleh. Oh, so much for that one. Arcane Weapon Enchantment and Acid Spray. Ouch. Let me go punch it back with that.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Yeah, we'll just do a heal. We don't need to, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, I'll stab. Wait. The game's over, the winners. And Porcado got taken down. Oh, new rapier. Ah, that's all +1. Right, so what you got? Unfinished letter that should appear in the notebook section. Let's have a read. Lord of Lord Baphomet, Lady Epazamina, you should know that the Ivory Sanctum has been raided. The Crusader force no doubt continue their offensive. In light of their victory, it has become dangerous to maintain an underground sect in this region. I trust that Lord Baphomet would value a living Zandria, Nidra, more highly than a dead one. Therefore, I hope that he will not punish us for our forced retreat. The Commander of the Crusader is too dangerous for us to sit here under his nose. I have summoned all loyal members to the sect. When all is ready, we'll set out via secret routes. I am relying on you to beep. Nope. You're relying on no one. Do I have to reread that? See, I think it didn't have the golden thingy, so it doesn't aura, which means it's not part of the quest. Yep, we have to do this again. Yes. I am literally easy peasy. I do not have the evil lich, the lich path, which means I cannot raise her from the dead. Her remains and relics move to Dresden. Relics of Delamere. Yay. I can read that, but that was on a stream last time, so...
Focus on the goal.
Oh yeah, we got to... I believe I already raided this place once. Yes, I went through all the check. That's why I went through all this place once.
This is my kind of work.
I could have sworn I lose this place. Hold on. I did. I just missed it. Well, if I had been either the trickster or the mythic, or the angel, I could have broken the curse on that guy. But, unfortunately, I did not choose either of those paths. So, yeah, I couldn't break the curse. Well, this place is cleansed. Sometimes you just can't save everyone. And that is unfortunately true. Though if I'd gone to... Though actually back in Dresden... So back in Mendev, back at the beginning of the game, you can actually save more things. And get some really cool stuff. No, don't. No, we'll continue. I know where Trundlev's thing is. I'll be much easier to get there once I got teleportation. I can teleport to the location. Which will cut down a whole heap load of travelling. It'd be nice if I could make it go fire more than once a day. But, oh, hello. Hey, Commander, pressure report. We're short on soldiers. Any relation from taking Dresden is long gone. We now face the harsh reality of a drawn-out war. What was sufficient for an expeditionary force won't cut it for a proper army that needs to hold the territories around Dresden and still advance forward. Now that we've dealt with the wary and replenish our officers' corps, we need more troops. I suggest we write a letter to Mendev and ask Her Majesty for a new draft. It took some time, a long time, to be perfectly honest, but it's the most reliable option we have. Mendev is already giving everything it can spare for the war. I say we ask our priests to be more active in their preaching in other lands. Let them inspire more people to volunteer. A regular draft may not be enough. We have to permanently effect as it is. We should suggest that the Crown recruit all who lost everything in the attack on Canabras and other cities. Instead of meager state-issued meals for these orphans and homeless refugees, they'll get an army rations, a pair of boots and a spear. It's not the best solution for them, but they won't and they won't be the best soldiers for us. Still, we'll have plenty of material to sift through and forge into solid combatants. Yeah, you won't get far in the sheer Infusium. Unfortunately, we have good coin to dress up. Everyone who's ready to fight for lofty ideals are already here. It's time to call in those who fight for gold. Oh. Negative. Ever since you took those measures, we had heard from them. After your changes in the officers' ranks, command staff is showing nothing but loyalty. Celia, your plan. I traverse half the world to join the crusade, and I'm sure there are still plenty of souls all over Galorian who would join our ranks. We just need to get through to them. Let's send preach in our states, and not just any priests, but those who have been onto our front lines. They'll tell everyone of the horrors they've seen here, important to fight back against the abyss. People will volunteer once they see this battle, not for Mendev or Skurrus, but for all Galorian. Do you truly believe people learning about what's happening in the world will come here running to volunteer? You think too highly of them. Upon hearing the speeching, both people turn in the other direction, as far and as fast as they can. Regil? At present, Canabras and the OCs that withstood the assault are teeming of orphans, the homeless, the refugees, survivors who lost all they had. They live off the crown in tents sustained by handouts. Get them into the front lines. They're not the most optimal manpower pool, and as it is unlikely they would have volunteered. But they've got nothing. They have nothing to lose, and we'll get an influx of recruits as well. As save Mendev providing to waste funds on citizens who provide them with no benefits. You take advantage of people who are plight in order to bolster our ranks. The poor folks you speak of have suffered a great tragedy. They should be recovering and restoring their faith in life, not thrown into demons of moors. Therein, my advice is simple. Don't be stingy. We are practically asking people to jump into demons' gullets. Sure, there are kooks who would do it just for some high ideals, and there are those who can be coerced by force. Nevertheless, mortals have yet to invent a better incentive than a shiny coin. If we offer the volunteers a sufficient pay, they'll sign up for them in droves. We can't rely on loyalty of mercenaries. They're eager to come and fill their pockets, but they're just as eager to abandon us once they face real danger. As they happen time and time again. We need true soldiers, those who can't imagine life outside the army. Obey without second thought, and if necessary, die without regret. Have direct instruction from the Queen, may her reign last forevermore. We should write to Neurosian, ask Her Majesty to announce a new draft order and send reinforcements. Of course, the plan will require time, but there's no question it will deliver results. There's no telling how many more recruits the Queen can scrape together for a regular draft. Mendev has already given us the best and most enthusiastic. It's time for the rest to do their part. So let's see. Unlock the Preacher's Decree. Recruitment growth for trainable units increased by 7%. That's repeatable. Refugees recruitment. Increased by 14 days. Reduced by 20. Awkward. Generous recruiters. Available number of available mercenary units increased by 1 for 14 days. That seems like the most issues one so far. Royal conscription. That's 30 days. $20 days. Well, we actually use these or not, there's neither here nor there. 20 days, 7%. We'll send the breaches on this one. Understand. The breaches will set off today. Thank you, Commander. We'll report the measures implement the results in due time. I'll call for the councils. We reconvened when we encounter any further difficulties. My command ability's gone up. Yay! And now I'm gonna go look at myself in the mirror. We're also out of time for the video. Out of time for the stream. Alright, what's my next quest? Find out what happened in Arlu's laboratory. The Arlu Sonia's distortion was without doubt an Arlu from the past. An Aeon can travel through time. Some imbalances extend far back into the past. In order to root out such imbalances, one must travel back to the decisive point that changed course events. As an Aeon, you have the necessary strength to slip through the veil of time, but it will it'd be enough to correct what needs to be corrected. There's only one way to find out. Your actions sent the multiverse into motion. A new distortion shines out from the darkness like an icy star. You see it clearly as if a map of the land has been out before you. Dresden. Okay, so let's investigate Dresden's distortion. After I go to bed. It's an important thing, you should do it immediately. No, time for bed.
Tell me, Regil, back when you were a regular soldier, did you get whipped a lot?
Just the right amount to make me a decent fighter.
We got time. We got literally until the event triggers. I suppose we should manage Crusades. See if there's anything else to be done in this place before we end. I need to. Unfortunately, I have no way of actually of identifying all my videos in this one. Hang on. That's for one more thing. We got 2 more decrees. Blessing of Basset. 7 days is all, but increase income on that one. The army wants to do relics of Delamere. 7 days of that one. And we get 12 relics and 20 rangers. We got Fight Dragon's Care. We still got to do hiding these 2. We got 12 more days of this one. And we got to get it done before we should get it done before we trigger the quest. You can't do strengthening connections either. Leadership needs to go up a lot. I'm not even sure what the maximum rank of this thing is. But we're getting there. I just need to, nuke more people. Make that go away. Hello. I want to fight the little Southern army. See, this one leads me to where I need to go. Lands of Yaff Watch is there. Demon Army South, Demon Army. Yeah, I'm not going after the one in the north, that's a strong one. Demons, Daemons, and Devils. One's Chaotic, one's Paladins. Spearmen, Succubi. Well, that's their range units. That squad was splat. 2 splats. Ah, you don't even cast spells. Overwhelming shatter. need more of these guys. They got really cool swords. Champions. Victory. Yeah, it's immediately restocked. I'd say, like, unless I lose a lot of men, whole squads of them, I can't, does not get rid of them. Yeah, that's dirty. The commander's unit was all struck with in their discovery. A small army of crusaders had taken rest stop in the middle of the world wound and decided to arrange a tournament. The noble knights, playful frolicking, however, ended up in a bloody massacre, to which they were believably oblivious. The warriors' eyes were entranced by the queen of the tournament, a magnificent new succubus who observed the crusaders with a gracious smile as they blew off each other's heads. A scarlet gemstone set in the delicate web of finest steel gleamed on her bosom. The fight was brief but very brutal. With deep sorrow, the commander's warriors eyed the corpse of their brothers-in-arms. They had fallen into a demon trap. Uttering words to Iomedae, the officers ripped the magnificent decoration from the succubus' bosom. Even after death, her cold, beautiful lips still wore her smile of contentment. Those servants will need men fully. Ecatrix was familiar with everyone in the city. He's got woolen gates. Okay. And you until one day, a sin-soaked soul of the succubus with magnificent scarlet gemstone on her bosom. Awakened in the abyss, the gemstone was called the Attractive Impulse. The gem combined with the passionate lust of the Queen of Corsons with blessings of two goddesses, which together forged a dangerous and alluring relic. That's anyone to do? Yeah, yeah. Not high enough level for the other guy. Oh. Yes. He only went back there to go and restock his bin. I am actually going to need more manpower. Interesting. We need more stuff. Hell, I need more men. You are full. Yeah. Okay. Well. Nice. But yeah, well, we're gonna need to get some boosts. Oh, sure, it's only 2 days. Dragon's Curse is 12. Quite frankly, everything else takes a long time. So, with that, we're going to call it a do. And when we come back, we've got to go look at the Wibbly Wobbly Portal in the Past, Distortion and Resin, do stuff while we wait for the Queen Mendev's lady person to arrive. And then get all things done. But we'll soon have the next outpost ready. I might set off for the thing down there before then. I have to look at the world map, see where the best route is. Best route to get there is. It looks like it's down the bottom bit past Wintersun. I still haven't figured out how to do the elf quest on that one. This apparently won't finish in the quest in this turn. Aeon, can you do that? Just injustice. This is stuff they need to do with the Aeon. Dragon's Fate, we now have a layer to go look at. Price of Knowledge. Cost for the Abyss. I want to get this done because it will fail. But I don't think we're at the end of this chapter yet. Who knows? The price of knowledge might be the cost for the abyss might be it. But that might trigger the devils. If we do end up going to chapter 4, part 4, I believe that's when we can trigger the devils. Trigger the path requirements to change to devil mode. Change to a devil. That'll be interesting. But that's also for next time. So until then, folks, I'll catch you all later. See ya.